And we're back. So, you'll notice that our group here is in a completely different location. Basically what happened is that I decided to take us off and do a bunch of buying and selling off camera. So now, and I've got that done, we've come here to the headquarters of the Flaming Fist, but the thing I find the most interesting is that so far in this area that literally serves as their HQ, we haven't run into any of their members yet. There's seemingly one up here, but that's an ally.
I must talk to you in private. These are troubled times.
I see you sought me out as I thought you would. I have things that must be said, things that are important to us both. They have one condition to my discourse, and you must agree before I speak. A promise I seek, and I will accept no less. Yes, you... Let's see. Does Toby trust her? Well, that lady, what's her name? Sarevok's girlfriend, essentially implied that she was one of his mistresses or something, and also hated her. But we can't exactly afford to turn away information. I'll hear what you have to say and honor this promise as best I can, but no absolutes. If it's impossible, or if we're not going to tell her this, but Toby's thinking, if I have to break this promise, whatever it is, I will. I thank you. Here's my request, though it may seem quite odd. I charge you to defeat Sarevok, the man behind all your woes. You must destroy his plans and stop his scheme in its tracks. You must strip him of the belief that he can succeed in this path he follows. You must do this for me, and you must also leave him his life. I will help him to live as a man, not the god he thinks he can be. Yes, exactly. I don't see how that's possible. He's sought to destroy me, and I've only responded in kind. Sarevok seeks to destroy everyone, not just you. You are of particular interest because of your shared origin with him. You are a possible rival, one of the few that are worthy of his personal attention. Above all else, you are family. I see this is startling news, though likely you suspect as much. Does this disturb you? It should not. Monsters are often closer than we like to think. You are siblings, and the paths open to him are yours as well, though he has been racing down his from his earliest days. You had Gorion to guide you, did you not? Sarevok had no one. He draws his strength from his hatred, from the thought of rising above those he knows to be inferior. His divine blood hungers for conquest, and that is why he must be defeated but not killed. He serves another, but does not know it. Divine blood, he serves another. What do you speak of? The child becomes the father, or so it desperately wishes. The blood puffs, calls, and demands. The wise Alondo did say unto the ages that the Lord of Murder would perish, and his doom would spawn his mortal progeny. Chaos would be sown in their passage, but to what purpose? You have felt the hunger and heard the offerings of power. Sarevok thinks they are true, and so he seeks a senseless war, and a slaughter on a scale so grand as to defy description. He thinks it will launch him to what? Possibly he is right, but I cannot lose him to this. Yes, why do you oppose him when you so clearly care for his life? Sarevok is... I share Sarevok's company and will do so until I die, given the choice. That is all you need know. I would save the man within the beast he wishes to be. I do not believe he will survive his plan. It is all based on conjecture at best. He feels that he has been chosen and will become more than he is. I do not share this belief. Gods are not known for bequeathing their powers, especially if they have foreseen their deaths. Whatever he is, I would keep him here, grounded firmly among those of us that are all flesh. Yes, I will strive to stop him and do what I can to see that he lives. I thank you. Sarevok can be redeemed, as could you should you one day pursue the same path. For now, I shall speak of secrets to aid you. Duke Elton may be saved, but Duke Antar Silvershield has been killed outright. The murderers have acted with anonymity, but I know who and where they are. You must go to the Undercellar. Return if you have already been. There you will find Slythe and Kristen, two unsavory beings that revel in the violence Sarevok allows them to commit. They are no more than animals in human guise, even by the standards of the company they keep. Kill them, and you shall know much of the plan. If you do not know where the Undercellars are located, then go to the sewers. You will find an entrance there. Yes, I thank you for your help. I will seek them out. There is another. Atop the Iron Throne base is a woman whose influence is poison in Sarevok's soul. If she were removed, I know he would listen to reason, to my pleading. Scythandria is her name. Oh, that's the name. And she holds much power in this matter. She seeks Sarevok's favor as well, and she is content if he self-destructs, so long as she profits in the deed. I must go. He cannot know I have helped you. Okay, into the HQ, please. And he is not going to catch us. Oh, that's nice.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a
What
date
foolishness
down
is
the
this? Are you trying to storm the Flaming Fist compound? You'll find no friends here, Toby. Angelo now commands the Flaming Fist. Friends of Duke Eltan can only expect death from Angelo's new order. To arms! To arms! Toby and cohorts have broken into the compound.
Yes?
Yeah, I said I'd try to avoid killing these guys, but we need to get in here and find Duke Eltan. And if we're going by game labels, these guys are mercenaries, not proper Flaming Fists. So, we'll murder their faces now. There, that's a couple of them down. Now, we've got some mercenary scum who need to be killed. Most of them are already deadified. And there we go. There we go.
Ready and just as I thought.
Time to loot the bodies now.
Onward then.
Time to loot the bodies. Plate mail and a longsword. I'll take the longswords, just in case mine break. Seeing as I never actually found a magical longsword for Toby, we still need to be doing this, even at the end of the bloody game. Yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Now these get thrown to the bag of holding. These should go in as well. Basically some bombs. I picked those up for later fights, should I need them.
Task at hand.
I don't like the
Now,
As you would.
Better leadership might help.
Jahira, I know that you dislike that I'm not perfectly flipping balance about everything like you claim to be, but really, that's taking it a little too far, don't you think? Anyways, up the staircase.
Every crime must be punished.
You there, shh, don't make too much noise. My name's Ken, I want to talk to you. And what is it you want from me, Kent? I remember the bunch of you from when you worked for Scar and Eltan. Well, since you've been gone, things have gone downhill. Elton's taking ill and he's resting in the room beside us. His healer, Rashad, keeps on saying there's nothing he can do, but I know better. He's no healer from what I've seen. Anyhow, don't matter. I've decided to desert the Flaming Fist before things become too hairy. I don't want to lose my life over whatever power struggle is going on in the city. And why don't you think he's a healer exactly? I followed him one night, all the way into the sewers. There he went into the undercellars. Why would a healer be found in a whorehouse? I don't know what he was doing there, but it wasn't good, whatever it was. I have to get going before my commander notices I'm deserting. Perhaps we'll meet again. Perhaps we will.
I wouldn't dream of refusing. Yes. Whatever I can do to help.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Yes, we know who you are. Doppelganger. So you figured out the truth, meat. It will do you little good. Guards! Before my guards get here, I should be able to deal with you myself.
You are no match for my skills.
Time to fillet some meat.
Kill him. Come on, Toby. Kill him. Kill him.
Cool.
Minsk, help me.
Just name what you want.
Go get him, Minsk.
Something you need. Ready and
Alright.
Everyone murder him.
prevail.
And down he goes.
Of course.
Or not.
Something you need. Ready and able.
Can I help you?
Okay, new solution. Block the doorways
Nature for the group.
and send Jahira in.
May the best among us prevail.
Oh, thank God. That took bloody forever.
Just as I thought. Ready and onward
But
then.
now, we've got to talk to Duke Elton. Maybe we can do something about this somehow.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I am again in your debt. That creature has kept me helpless for too long. Perhaps if I hadn't been incapacitated, I might have been able to prevent Scar's death. Angelo will soon hear of my recovery. It is important that you take me away from here. I'm sure Angelos won't want me coherent and among the living. Take me to the Harbor Master's building. The Harbor Master is a good friend of mine. I can rest there until I'm fully recovered. Take this letter. I managed to filch it off Rashad when he was caring for me. From what I read of it, it seems that Sarevok has dire plans for the city. I fear for the lives of my fellow dukes. Leah and Belt. If they were to die, Sarevok would take over the city. We must find Slythe and Kristen and stop them. Hurry, we must make haste. Sarevok's actions are clumsy compared to the Red Wizard's politicking, but no less vile. Madam, I would have us concentrating on the happenings in Baldur's Gate for now. Yes, let's do that. Now, it's time for us to get the Duke out of here. So, we'll be heading back to the docks, which is convenient because, if I'm remembering right, that's also where the Iron Throne compound is.
As you will.
Meaning, that is where we should go.
This group shows promise exceptional.
That is where we should go in order that we can go back to the Iron Throne compound and use its entrance to the sewers to reach the Undercity. Oh, balls. Flaming Fist Enforcer right out in front of us.
You point, I punch.
You have need of me?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
You're a queer fellow.
Let's see if this works.
Strike from the shadows. Something you need? Of course.
Okay. We managed to invisibilize our way out of that whole mess. So my picking up invisibility potions actually ended up being very useful on the way out. Now, it's time for us to get to the docks again. We have pressing business there. So, to the docks, everyone. To the docks. Balls.
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Yes, I'm basically cheating a little bit. See a Flaming Fist Enforcer coming, and we run away to another part of the city.
Whatever I can do to help.
The Blade and Star here. This place is an inn, and we have some need to rest. Not only because we're injured, but
Just name what you want.
our leveled up
My
mages
rooms are the best
need to
kept
learn
on the
their new
sword
spells. But give us a royal suite. It's expensive, but damn worth it. And even the royals have rats in them. Wow. Now, we'll do a quick save.
Of course.
And make our way back to the docks.
Ready and able.
First order of business, though,
I shall strike from. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
send Toby in his hide in shadows mode
Let's talk squeaky
to
wheel.
scout ahead and make sure we aren't about to walk in to a ambush by the flaming fish. Flaming fish? What the hell?
Just as I thought.
You point, I
Well,
punch.
Something you need.
we found the Harbor Master's building. Now all we gotta do is go in here and take the Duke there, because we are basically Toby's carrying Duke Eltan with him,
Onward then.
like we do with all those dead people in that wide variety of quests we've come across. Hey there, Harbor Master. I have your unconscious friend here.
Outlandish folk to be wandering round
By the
here.
bitch queen's breath, that's Duke Eltan you have with you. He's looking in a bad way. Leave him here with me and I'll make sure he's alright. You're the people who've been working for Scar and Eltan against the Iron Throne. Well, I'm sure you have much to do, so you should get on with it. Don't worry about Eltan. I'll keep good care of him. I've got to get him to a safe place, so good luck. 2,500 experience, and we no longer have to cart around an unconscious person. All in all, a very good thing, I think.
Of course.
I serve the flaming fist.
Flaming Fist Enforcer. Yeah, we don't have time for this. And I'm not actually gonna fight him. We are just going to run away like a little bitch until we make it to the sewer entrance. I'm not actually gonna kill the guy, as it says that would probably hurt our reputation. So everyone can run over to the sewers, and we're home free from the guards because they won't want to follow us into the sewers. I'm sorry, what was I saying about how they wouldn't want to follow me? Apparently they do. Oh, I think we found what we're after, actually. That's nice. And Mr. I Am the Law has hopefully finally given up the ghost. That would be real nice. Zizi the Love Bundle. Who are you? They have nothing to say to me. Well, there's a couple assassins down here we need to find and kill. And I managed to get through that whole mess without murdering a single guard, so well done me, I guess. It's always nice when you avoid guard murder.
It's the heroes of the Sword Coast. They're the real deal.
Well, well, dear, what have we here? Blade fodder? I don't know, Slythe. They're so big and threatening. Oh, my mistake. I was thinking of someone else. No, it's these two. Here I thought we'd have to go everywhere looking for them, and they just walk in on us. How considerate of you. Ooh, she's got a tongue of steel and a heart of gold, my Kristen does. And she's so pretty that she makes herself all invisible so guys don't give her hassle. Not that they would with a tough guy like me looking after her, of course. Slythy, baby. You tell them, honey. Oh, baby, you know me. You know you're Slythy. Hey, don't you go watching us go all mushy, alright? It ain't none of your business. What's that you whispering, sweetheart? Hey now, my girl Kristen tells me that yous have soft spots for the Grand Dukes. Sure is a shame about Entar Silvershield, isn't it? 1 down and 2 to go. Poor Dukes. Wouldn't it have been better if they had died together? Bah, Kristen, don't give it all away like that now. It's on, what do they call it again? The Silver Bladder? Ah, enough of this cat and mouse stuff anyhow. I ain't cut out for it. We'll kill him now, and do the Dukes after lunch, like Sarevok said us to. I love you for your mind, Slythe. Well, you're dying.
What you want?
You are dying.
They're called?
Couple of magic. That was fast.
Something you need. Of course.
Suppose that's what happens when you have an all-around badass like Toby as your center guy, though, isn't it?
Dream of refusing.
Yeah, finally turned your ass around. Thank God. Well, we got you. Nice clean little engagement there. I do so love it when everything goes to plan. I do really, really love it. When things happen according to plan. Unfortunately, it's not all according to plan. Our friend there cast some magic of an insta-kill variety, and a prostitute walked into it and died, so maybe stay away from the area with the glowing clouds of die now, dearies. Probably for the best. A couple of letters, a dagger, and some coin. Bullets, and a whole lot of potions. Sorry, a whole lot of scrolls, even. And we'll see which of our mages can learn these. Time to get stuff identified. Potion of Master Thievery. I really should start selling those potions of Master Thievery because, to be honest, they're kind of useless to me. I never make use of them ever. It's already in her spell book. We'll see about Dying here in a bit. Same with that. And I'm almost positive Dying here already knows that. Monster Summoning 1. That's kind of pathetic. We're already up to Monster Summoning 3, so how about not? Some magic bullets, but we don't have anyone who actually uses bullets, so worthless. We'll identify the short sword, since we have people in our party who can actually use it. Short sword of backstabbing. +3 bonus. I'll be passing that on to you, Imoen, to replace your old short sword +2. With a +3. Now let's reorganize the old inventory. The stuff we're gonna sell is in our bag, and we have some scrolls to read. Kizka, I must commend you for a job well done. Without your careful ministrations, Elton would have remained my most potent foe. I must now ask for another favor. Some of your brethren are gathering at the sewer entrance to the palace. They are preparing to assassinate Grand Duchess Lila Janath and Grand Duke Belt. I need your help to assist them in their efforts, for you are the craftiest of your kind. This is the moment I have long waited for, as I hope you will have as well. The bloodshed that will result when I declare war on will be the most glorious. Meet Kristen and Slythe at the Undercellars. They are my best assassins. There are many access points to the Undercellars through the sewers. Sarevok. Oh, it's all starting to come together now. Sarevok's whole plan. He's going to have some other assassins work with these guys and wipe out the last of the Grand Dukes. So it's basically guaranteed that he will have absolute power over the city and not have to share it with the Council of Nobles or other Grand Dukes when he gets elected. Crafty, Sarevok. Very crafty. But on to the next letter. Slythe, the time to strike is now. When the party commences on the night of my coronation, you will join up with my doppelganger assassins at the sewer entrance to the palace. You are to insinuate yourself into the crowd in the ballroom. When I am finished my speech, you will strike. If you aren't there, my doppelgangers will proceed without you, and your payment will be forfeit. Make sure to keep a leash on your little bitch of a wife. An invitation to the party is included with this note. Sarevok. Well, apparently Sarevok did not like Slythe's wife. Interesting. And here we have our invitation to the party. Or ball, even.
Of course.
But now, we gotta get our asses back to the surface. We have a party to attend, and I also have to rest in an inn to get Toby a little bit more uninjured for the inevitable battle to come.
You must.
I wouldn't dream of reaching.
That's back into the sewers, but there's a ladder here that I can use.
You must gather your parts.
Okay, where's the nearest inn? That would be the tavern, just up there.
Oh yes.
Head there.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes.
We had company from the sewers. I don't like company from the sewers. It tends to spoil the fun in parties.
Exceptional.
Now, everyone into the tavern. We need a bit of rest. Apparently that wasn't the tavern. My bad.
Task at hand.
Hi, friend.
Okay, we just walked into an alternate entrance to the Thieves Guild's hideout, apparently.
Of course.
But now, I think I'll be waiting to rest at an inn until we get into the central area, one that contains the Duke's Palace. Up to the top of the area, and now into the top, into the northmost location in Baldur's Gate.
Something you need.
And actually, no need to rest. We have enough potions. I can burn a few on getting ready to go. And we'll just buy some more once we resolve this current situation. Because if there's one thing we're not short of, it's places to buy potions at. Now, let's have a word with our gate guard, Bill. I assume you've come to the palace for the coronation of Sarevok? Well then, I need to see your invitations. Here are the invitations. We're kind of in a hurry though, can you speed up checking them? Don't be so impatient, we'll just take a look at these invitations. Yes, these do look authentic. Alright, you can enter. Well, thank you very much then. That didn't take long.
I serve the flaming fist.
Could you please hand over your invitations to the palace? Here you go. Thank you very much. You may pass now. And that particular flaming fist magically didn't recognize our technical outlaw status. Nice.
Yes. Whatever I can do to help.
Very nice. I do appreciate them not recognizing we are technically criminals.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, we're kind of in a rush right now
I wouldn't dream of
and have a duke to save, so I think we're going to hold off on the robbery thing. And cutscene type dialogue time. Belt. That was one of the nobles that we were asked to save. Note to self, make sure we actually save him. Now that all our guests have arrived, we can begin with the ceremony that you have all been awaiting.
As all of you know, this is a special occasion for the city of Baldur's Gate.
It is time for a new person to join the ranks of the Grand Dukes. I do not wish to downplay the tragedy we have suffered with the loss of Antar Silvershield. This is not the time for us to show grief.
The votes have been tallied from those submitted by the landowners. The result was nearly unanimous.
What a surprise.
What of Duke Elton? Has his condition improved at all? If he dies, who will replace him? What about the rumors of Arm mobilizing for war? Why aren't we preparing for war? With our iron shortage, how are we to defend ourselves? Who will give us the iron we need? What of the Zentarum? I've heard that they may be somehow involved.
So this whole meeting is degenerating into gossip mongering. Nice.
I believe that Elton was poisoned by members of the Shadow Thieves. They're obviously trying to kill our leaders.
All of your questions will be answered in due time. You need not worry.
Antar was killed by Shadow Thieves, agents of Arm. If it isn't obvious to the rest of you, it's obvious to me. Arm wants a war.
The evidence we have about Entar's murder does resemble the work of the Shadow Thieves, but...
Resembles? That's ridiculous. The signature left behind on the body was the mark of the Shadow Thieves. Are you blind and stupid, woman?
If I may continue, the signature left behind was very blatant and could have been put there to mislead all of us.
Yeah, that's actually something that druid that we met in the city recently, I think it was the last episode, told us that the things indicating the Shadow Thieves found on his body were a little bit too overt and obvious, so it just seemed too obvious and might have been misleading. Which kind of makes sense.
Who would want to mislead us?
The guy you've just elected as Grand Duke, perhaps?
Perhaps I could interject something before this meeting degenerates into meaningless bickering.
We are here to welcome our new Grand Duke, so perhaps we should get on with it. No, if you're going to delay making Sarevok a Grand Duke, then please go on with the meaningless bickering. I'm quite enjoying it. Damn it. Introducing the new Grand Duke, Sarevok Anchev. I am honored to be here before such a respected assemblage of noblemen. I accept my new position with full awareness to my new responsibilities, and I will have many of them. I would first like to address the many of the questions that had been asked earlier. The rumors about Am's mobilization for war are entirely true, as is the involvement of their Zentarum cohort. But do not worry, we are not bereft of a defense. Although the recent Zentish attempt at depriving us of the most valuable war resource, iron, has weakened us, it has not crippled us. When my father was most recently murdered, I inherited his control over the western branch of the Iron Throne. And I have a great deal of stockpiled iron, enough for all of our needs. I will give this to the city to do with as you will. Unfortunately, our greatest military commander lies on his deathbed, a grievous blow to this city. To ensure the Flaming Fist is well led, I will be assuming control of the mercenary regiment with permission from its current steward, Angelo. Assuming control of the Flaming Fist as well. Yeah, Sarevok is definitely not power mad in the slightest. Or a nut job? Definitely not.
Wait one moment. That is not in your power to decide.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak!
Instead of waiting for the war to come to us, we will take it to them. With the Flaming Fist, we should be able to easily take the town of Nashkel, and then quickly fortify the mountain pass through the cloud peaks. What? Who dares to interrupt? Yeah, it took you long enough to notice, really did.
I am the law!
Something you need? Oh, yes.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Nature's servant or the group?
And now...
Can I help you? If
I am the law!
Ready and able.
Yes, O omnipresent. As you direct.
Okay.
You're a queer
You
fellow.
point, I pass squeaky wheel. Get
You
the
go
kick.
there.
you have need of me, I can. But
You go there. I'm sorry. The fuck was that? That is an awful time to ask for our damn invitations, and you bloody well know it.
Something you need?
Honestly,
What you want?
who thinks that is a good damn idea? Really?
Ready and able.
Onward then. To battle!
And Toby just got his ass killed at the last minute. Great.
Of course. Cool one, sir. Butt kicking for good. You point, a squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yes? I wouldn't dream of refusing.
As all
The votes. What about with our? What of the all and
the evidence.
resemble?
If I
Perhaps I could interject. Wait one.
Shut up! Let Sarevok speak.
Something you need? Oh, yes.
You're a queer fellow.
I am.
Ready and able.
What you want?
Less talk, more fight. Go for the.
Yes? Just as I thought.
nature's servant or the group.
Alrighty then. That's got them dealt with. Though there is one over there that is apparently running off.
Something you need?
Onward then.
Oh, yes.
And there it is. Now everyone else has to deal with this while Toby's downstairs. I guess he magically teleports back up or something. It was lucky that such brave men as you intervened on our behalf. Is there anything I can do for you in return? Yes. You can take a look at these documents we have. Sarevok is the one that tried to kill you, had Antar killed, and nearly killed Duke Eltan, who, by the way, is recovering thanks to yours truly. You're welcome. I'll take a look, but if you're wrong, the punishment for such false accusations will be severe. Angelo, these men are wanted. These men are the ones wanted on multiple counts of murder. Kill them. These men are not to be touched until I finish reading these documents. Yeah, nice. Nice one, Belt. Put that asshole in his place. Like, Toby hasn't decided at this point if he's going to keep his word to Tamaka and let Sarevok live, if there's an opportunity to do so without dying himself. But he does know that he thinks Sarevok is a bit of a bastard. You don't need to read that document, but since I know that you're too stupid to take my advice, I'll just take your head. Nice.
Cool one, sir.
Very nice.
I punch.
Now everyone whose name isn't Dynahair, rush the bastard.
I am the law.
Ready
And here comes Toby
I am the law.
my skill.
I am the law.
to give us a bit of a hand. And of course, Sarevok instantly kills us, because why not?
Yes. Of course. I made a bet among us prevail.
Now all of you attack.
That called as directed.
Dynahair back off. And I think it's summoning time.
You're a queer fellow.
Let's get some of our assistants in play.
Good, something you need.
Ready and
Now Toby, kindly run away like a little bitch. I tell Toby to run away and he dies. Nice.
yes. Of course.
Down the stairs, please. You have a doppelganger to murder.
I wouldn't dream of
That called as directed.
I am the law.
Dynahair back off.
Cool one, sir.
Everyone else attack. No.
You're a queer fellow.
Imoen? You and Dynahair summon the help, as I call it. That's what we call this, right? Summoning the help.
Cannot hide forever.
You and I aren't finished yet, Toby. I'll kill you, just as I killed Gorion. The only way you'll ever live in peace is if you kill me first.
Something you need.
Oh, yes.
Well, that could have gone worse, honestly. Look at how badly injured Toby is. Obviously, even at our badass current state in this, Sarevok is no joke, which is kinda nice to find out, to be honest. I was slightly worried he might be a little bit of a pushover. Glad that's not the case. I think it's in your best interest to hunt Sarevok and kill him before he does the same to you. Yes, Belt kind of has a point here. If we just leave Sarevok be, then honestly, things aren't going to go too well for us. The only problem is finding him, though. Through the power of my god, I should be able to divine his location. Just wait a moment and I'll tell you where he's gone. He has been teleported to the Thieves Guild. I'll dimension fold you to where he has gone. And there you can follow him and kill him. Good luck.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Wow. Nice. Very nice. Looks like we're getting into the end game. What is this? Seems like everyone's crashing in on the Thieves Guild these days. First that huge armored guy and now you. You better tell me what you hear about and right quick or you're in a lot of trouble. Yeah. We're tracking down Sarevok, the huge armor guy who crashed in before us. Where did he go? He went down the stairs right over there. He was sure in a hurry. You're going after the guy. It'd probably be good of you to get a little more prepared than you look. Down there's the thief warrants, and they're really dangerous. Go talk to Black Lily over in the storeroom by the stairs. She'll give you some good prices on equipment. I even hear she sells some magic stuff. Okay?
Ready and just as I thought.
Get your butt over there, Toby, and buy some stuff.
Up with you now. I've got counting.
What you got for me, Black Lily? 2 potions of healing. It's not very much, but whatever. Yeah, she does not have very much in terms of magic items. So
eyes at daggers drawn with him, and he drops the swag and runs.
okay. Anyways, as I was saying, we're going to head down there to the Warrens for the finishing off of Sarevok that we've got to do. But first, before we do that, I'm going to go rest and head into the temple. One of the temples in the city, possibly more than one of them, so that I can buy some more supplies and potions and things. So, here we are at the inn. Now, what I'm going to do now is that I'll go around Baldur's Gate, do a bunch of shopping, and set up my spells the way I want them to set up. Then we're going to head back to the Thieves Guild. That way, we can head on down to their lower levels and commence with our final objective of hunt down and kill Sarevok. Oh boy, this one's gonna be a doozy, that's for sure.